Всем доброго времени суток, с вами Artem, и сегодня мы продолжаем проходить Хогвартс Наследие. В прошлой серии у нас был урок по занятию с тварями, можно сказать, не урок. И мы посетили... Добрый вечер, господа. Мы посетили гробницу, а реликвию стырили. Здорово. И сейчас мы пытаемся забрать нашу реликвию у воров. Приятного просмотра. Ой. Йоу, тихо. Идите сюда, чё вы? О! Спасибо. Не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не. Вот так вот. Фух. Так, и теперь нужно вот забрать шлем. Да, у нас такое боевое начало. Экшончик с самого начала был. И еле смог рассказать, что случилось. Точнее, что у нас было. Ну а сейчас мы должны найти шлемак вор, который своровали. Да кто тут? Ага. Ау. Ну, давайте вы там пока сражайтесь. Я надеюсь, вы найдете чем там себя занять. Поэтому я, пожалуй, улечу.
I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
Он великолепен. Шлем как шлем, ну вообще кошмар.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I am glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you.
Что ты умалчиваешь?
Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Да. Так, а теперь у нас задание смотрителя. Где он стоит-то? Вот где-то тут. Или не тут. Или выше. Да, выше. О. Здрасте.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Ну, с радостью.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I
Очень
could count
необычный
on
страх у
you.
него.
First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Отбой. Какой отбой? По школе можно... Вот опять говорят про эту вещь, про отбой, что типа погонят, наругают, еще что-то, но по факту можно и ночью гулять по школе, и тебе, можно сказать, ничего не сделают, даже искать не будут. То есть, ну, механики отбоя вообще не существует. Она есть только в этом, в заданиях. И все. И это самое грустное. Это очень грустная вещь. Что это работает только в определенных заданиях. А вот если прийти сюда ночью вне задания, то... Ой, не то. Не то, не то, не то, не то, не то. То всем будет все равно на то, что ты делаешь. Ночью, не ночью гуляешь. Без какой-либо разницы.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early.
Черт. Черт. переиграл и уничтожил. Заберите в больничном крыле в ванной староста. Почему нельзя это сделать днем? А, ну да, точно.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Точно, точно, точно. Они же только ночью проявляются. Фух. Так. Сколько тут их? Трое?
Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps allow them to have one. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Goblin rebellion.
Ну вот быстренько сваливаем. Едино... Тихо.
Revelio.
From the hospital wing on account of my venomous
Uh-huh.
tentacular.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls.
Ага. Ага.
I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Prince and
Фух. Просто... Ой-ой-ой-ой. Лучше картинам иди. Вот так вот. А тут еще два профессора вроде. А не тут, а вот. А, они ушли. А, они уходят наоборот. А этот перец еще тут. Что это? Я подумал, это леска. Ну, типа мы споткнулись. Сколько это опасно? Здравствуйте.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the rooms you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
Я с радостью помогу.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Да, это очень загадочная тайна.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
Так, что мы имеем? Встретись с Себастьяном. Оу май, нифига себе. Ничего себе, далеко как надо будет лететь. Так, задаем. Это где? Астрономическая башня?
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies.
А, поговорите с Диком.
Please meet him there when you can.
То есть можно сразу в тайную комнату лететь. Или не лететь. Вот непонятно.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with
Нет, тайная комната нужна. Ой, вручая комната. Что-то их путаю.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts.
А почему нас не засосало?
I have been thinking about something Professor Howen said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then.
Пойдем.
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing.
А сейчас же уже осень вроде.
Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
Да.
We have arrived.
Во благо.
Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the puffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Ага. Получается сейчас. Ну давайте вот это возьмем сюда. Спасите пушишку. Пушишка.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Ах, легко тебе взять и тэпнуться. А со мной? Почему не сделал бы такого? Вдруг я не туда прилечу. Все-таки ошибиться могу. Случайно, конечно, но могу. Так что это все... Ну да. Что это? Что за звуки? А, за звуки там сражения справа. Так. Ареста моментум, мне кажется, понадобится.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Levioso?
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
А если ареста моментум? Ну, ареста моментум тоже хорошо подходит. Ареста моментум. Да.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Опять? Ну, ареста моментум тоже хорошо действует на болтрушаек, ну и вообще, чтобы их замедлить и они не убежали. Ну, Левиоса, наверное, тоже. Левиоса. Как у меня высокий прыжок, если бежать. Опа. Опа.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Если я не умею ускорить время, тогда это могу. Вот, смотри. Раз, и ускорил. Спасите лунтилята. Лунтиленка. Ну-ка, стоять. Иди ко мне. Опа. Попался. Попался.
It's a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Так, и теперь выручай комнату. Сразу надо. Выручай комнату.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it! What is it?
Ну надо же
Deke
нам.
isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Ляпота какая.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Красота. Получите перо.
Deke thinks you are doing good work here.
Кайфушки, кайфушки. Мех. Тебя покормить надо, а тебя почесать. Почесать.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. I should show Deke. I use the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
И вот мы спасли 3 животных. В будущем их будет, скорее всего, я в этом уверен, их будет еще больше. А пока всем спасибо за просмотр. С вами был Artem. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал и рассказывайте друзьям. Увидимся в следующей серии Хогвартс Наследие или в любой другой игре, которую я сниму.